Introducing the new wage slave toilet, the Cuck seat. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on Reddit.com as well as the dailymail.co.uk. So, here we are. Say goodbye to comfort breaks. New downward tilting toilets are designed to become unbearable to sit on after 5 minutes. So, if you work for a company and you're a wage slave and you put in those hard hours, you put in the hard work, you show up to work on holidays, you do a good job, and oh no, your stomach is upset, you've been working too long and too hard, and now you've got to use the bathroom. So what do? You go to the bathroom, you go to relieve yourselves, and what are you greeted by but the Cuck seat? Oh my Lord almighty, it's the wage slave toilet seat designed to be tilted so that your legs will become in pain after 5 minutes. This is so dystopian and so disrespectful that if I were to work in an establishment with these toilets, well, let's just say, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if other people got upset and destroyed these Cuck seats. Because that's what they are. They cuck you out of using the bathroom after working for hours and hours and days on end. Okay, let me tell you, 5 minutes, my ass. Hell no. 5 minutes is not nearly enough time for most people to do their business. We are all stressed out. We are stressed out from our hard work and our hard job and constantly doing everything else that society demands. We live in a society that won't let us use the bathroom in peace. In Japan, they have warm seats. They have heated seats for when it's cold. They have cold seats for when it's hot. Japan is better than this. In America, those men didn't go overseas and fighting our enemies and storming the beaches of Normandy. They didn't go to Vietnam. They didn't go to Iraq just to come home to America and have to sit on the Cuck seat. These people lived and died for our country. And this is how we repay them? This is how we repay the average American man who puts in his 8 hours every single day. Oh, my friends, this is an affront to nature. This is an affront to the American worker. This is an affront to anyone who has to deal with this Cuck seat. Tilted toilet. Now, before we look further into the story, a quick word from our sponsor, unsilencedvoice.com. Unsilencedvoice.com is a free speech platform where you can post dank memes and join a community with people like you. Unsilencedvoice.com. Join today. So, here we go. Here on the dailymail.co.uk, Science Tech. Say goodbye to comfort breaks. New downward tilting toilets are designed to become unbearable to sit on after 5 minutes. It's clear what the purpose of the seat is. You know, everyone says, oh, this is just another example of peak capitalism. Viva la revolution. No, you dipshit. This is corporatism. This is peak corporatism. This is peak elitism. Some people might say, well, this is why I'm against a free market. No, you're dumb. A free market would allow you to buy the right to use a better toilet seat. This isn't that. This is an effort to force people to take very short bathroom breaks so they can get back there and work more. Make more money for your boss. Oh, if you have diarrhea or an upset stomach or are just constipated, oh, it's fine. You gotta sit on the Cuck seat and you can only sit for 5 minutes. This is gonna be a disaster for a lot of reasons. An extended office bathroom break could be a thing of the past thanks to a new toilet that developers say will make people want to leave the loo after 5 minutes. Okay, developers, I want you to have to use your own toilet seats. If people found out who you were, I don't think people would be happy. Apparently, this is happening in the UK. So that's it. But I'm scared. I'm scared, folks. I don't want to see this imported to America. I do not want these Cuck seats. Our American toilets are the only reason we are superior to the rest of the world. If it wasn't for our toilets, India would have been a superpower by 2020. The standard toilet, created by a startup company of the same name, so now people know who to complain to, has been backed by the British Toilet Association, a group that campaigns for better bathroom facilities in offices and public spaces. Why would you That's the opposite of what you're trying to do. Oh, I get it. It's opposite day. No, it's not. It's not opposite day. I checked. And no, I'm not just saying that because it's opposite day. It's not. Because if it was, it would be opposite day, which would make it not opposite day. I don't know anymore. This is something else, folks. Why would the BTA back? Oh, they got paid off. What am I thinking? Of course. The startup company probably paid them off. These aren't better. They're objectively worse by every single measure. And the toilet itself costs 150 to 500 euros for this piece of garbage. Look at these pictures. A survey by protecting.co.uk carried out in July 2019 across 8 UK cities found that some people were spending up to 28 minutes in the bathroom while at work. Standard Toilet hopes their Lose, the wall-mounted model is seen here, will solve that problem. It's not a problem! You know, it's not so easy, especially if you're constipated. What if you have an upset stomach? What if it's an emergency? This is just Orwellian. This is horrible. This is the cuck seat. This is the pinnacle of cuckery. You're being cucked by the corporation, by the government at this rate. So here you can see, in this masterful depiction, and of course, the guy's holding a phone because obviously that's the only reason that people go to use the bathroom. It's not that they just look at their phones because they're bored, you know? A little distraction, you know? I'm sorry, boomers, that we can't click the newspaper. Why can't I click the book, Dad? Oh, kids these days. And you see this? It's a 13-degree angle, and it basically puts all the pressure on your legs. So your legs will become unbearably destroyed. It's like squatting. That's not going to make it easier to use the bathroom either. Whoever designed this? Ugh, I can't say certain things anymore. But let's just say that the person who invented this is probably not going to be a popular person. They hope to also target offices as they believe cutting down on the length of employee bathroom breaks would dramatically improve productivity. It would not! This is the worst part of this, and this is the stupidest part. Oh, they're spending too much time in the toilet. Well, cut it out, and then they'll be more productive. No, they won't. People who are constipated, people who have to use a bathroom, people with cramped up legs are not going to be more productive. They're going to be less productive. Corporations need to stop thinking that humans can just be treated like frickin' robots. Like automations. Like slaves. That's what they want. They want slaves. This is what this is about. This is why it's wage slavery. They want slaves. If they could pay you nothing, they would. And that is not capitalism. It's corporatism. It's a little bit of capitalism, but in a capitalist society, you would be able to buy a better toilet. You would have a choice if you were truly in a free market. Some people are like, I don't believe in free markets. They can't solve everything. Yes, they can. They literally can. Let people buy the non-cucked toilet seat and use that instead. Who would not pay for that privilege? But honestly, I don't see these toilets lasting. Okay, I don't see them lasting for a lot of reasons. It's just not going to end well. I mean, imagine a guy who has an upset stomach and he's explosive. Oh boy. And he can't sit on the seat anymore. What's going to happen? It's all over the walls. Oh my God. Oh, what happened here? Call a doctor. Dr. Dre. We need an exorcism. With the advent of flexible 0-hour contracts, it is easy to see why our standard toilet can be an asset to a business. Well, it's also easy to see how slaves could be an asset to a business. Maybe we should legalize slavery again. That might be a good idea. And capism, buddy, let's do it. Free markets, baby. We're gonna buy some laborers and get their work on. Oh, what a glorious time. I'm not even kidding. No, I'm 100% serious. Let's do it. Because I'm tired of living in a society where we pretend like we're not trying to turn people into slaves. Might as well just go all the way. Medical studies have suggested that using the traditional WC can cause swollen hemorrhoids and weakening of pelvic muscles. Oh, thank you for looking out for us. This is going to improve people's well-being. Jack, who's going to decide, okay, I can't do this. He's going to get out of the bathroom. He's going to go to his desk, and then he's going to explode. Okay, and it will be a disaster. He's going to hit Becky, the intern, and she's going to scream. And she's going to scream in pain and suffering and fear. And Jack is going to be convulsing all over the place. and the office will be in chaos. And then Tim will forget his toast in his toaster. And it's going to start a fire and the whole building will burn down. This is what you wanted. The cuck seat has consequences. The toilet has been sloped at 13 degrees, as it is inconvenient to the employee, but not harmful. Not harmful, my ass! Anything higher would have caused wider problems. 13 degrees is not too inconvenient, but you'd soon want to get off the seat. Oh, why thank you for looking out for us. The cuck seat, the cuck toilet is here. This is an affront to nature. This is so disrespectful. So they did some math, and they said because people are spending 28 minutes in the bathroom, the company is losing 2.5 hours of work time per week for each employee. This ended up being 1,500 euros per year per employee, which is nonsense. If someone has to use the bathroom, they're going to be just as productive on the desk as they would have been in the toilet. And if they lose control of themselves because they couldn't find a comfy toilet to sit on, that's going to cause a disaster. So let's look at the comment section. I really want to see what people have to say. We're going to go back and forth between Reddit because I believe they had some good comments. Here we go. Anna B. Johnson says, LMFAO. What if you have uncontrollable diarrhea that takes longer than 5 minutes to get out? There you go. That's a very good point. You want that in the bathroom. You don't want that out of the bathroom. Ooh, Trash Panda Magic says, I feel like going into business selling 13-degree toilet pillow wedges will be a thing. That's a brilliant idea. I need to patent that. I need to sell it in the UK. Boys, we will be rich. We will have so many good boy points. We will be able to buy all the tendies. Tendy stonks will go up, and we will be rich. Lord101 says, what if my shit takes more than 6 minutes? Unbearable pain for you. Shit faster. Strain until you have an aneurysm. Clearly that's what they want. Boogler77 says, I would just shit on the floor out of defiance. That's biological warfare. That would be... You might actually get in trouble for that, okay? They would call it biological terrorism. Spark007 says, just wait for the claims to flood in that people have fallen off them. I honestly don't think these toilets are going to last because all it takes is one angry employee to destroy your investment, let's just say. Mobile Max says, actually, if the toilets were tilted the other way, people's bowels would open more quickly and efficiently. This might actually slow the process down. That's what I'm saying. The toilets make it harder to use the bathroom. That's not going to fix the problem. And here's the big point. Cohen75 says, not good if you have a medical condition, such as IBS, and require a longer loo because of it. It just makes the problem that much more difficult. That's absolutely. As someone who has problems with their stomach all the time, this is the last thing I need. Okay, this is the last thing anyone needs. I mean, that really sucks for people with sensitive stomachs. I have a sensitive stomach. It's not fun. This is bullshit. This, my friends, is tyranny. I would throw, this is the cause for revolution. Dump these toilets into the harbor. So Country Living 20 says, this country works more hours than anyone else, mostly fueled by antidepressants. I really think people should be able to go to the toilet in peace, whatever next. Wage slavery, my friends. It's a downward spiral. This is why, honestly, I just don't understand it. Like, I understand wanting a productive company, I do. But I would rather hire a robot than treat a person like a robot. Because at least a robot doesn't feel anything. You know what I mean? Just Me says, for a lot of people, a toilet break is the only time during the shift where they get to sit down. Now, that's a really good point, and I think I'm going to leave it off here. When I worked at Lowe's, it was pretty bad. You're not allowed to sit down. They believe that sitting down hurts your productivity. Never mind what it does to your feet and legs. Lowe's floors are very hard. They don't even let their cashier sit down. They don't even let you sit down when you could be sitting down. Screw these companies. Screw these toilets. Screw these cuck toilets. I want revolution. I want people to rise up and break these bonds of oppression. No more cuck seats. No more wage slave toilets. Now imagine if what people could do to protest this. I mean, the results, the limits, it's limitless. The possibilities are limitless. If one man takes a shit in the boss's office, it's a crime. But if everyone takes a shit in the boss's office, that, my friends, is a protest. Fight the power! But that's merely the obvious. That's all for today, folks. What do you think about this story? Do you fear seeing these toilets coming to a restroom near you? Because I know I do. As always, if you want to support the content that I make, You can join me on Patreon or subscribe Store for as low as $1, and doing so will give you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. There's also PayPal and Bitcoin if you're interested in donating, and if you think this wacky story is worth sharing, please, by all means, share it and spread the words of revolution. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.